Small ropes. May the Lord bless you and allow us to have a few minutes together with God. The Bible says in Isaiah 61 verse 1, "The Spirit of the Sovereign Lord is on me, because the Lord has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim freedom for the captives and release from darkness for the prisoners." A man who was strolling through a zoo stopped to look at the enclosure where the elephants were kept. Something immediately caught his attention. He noticed that the elephants were tied by a small, thin rope to the end of their hind legs. It didn't seem strong enough to withstand the force of the animal. However, none of the elephants made an effort to break the rope. They simply walked in a circle at the distance allowed by their tether. The men approached one of the zookeepers in that section and asked why they used such weak ropes for such large and strong animals. The keeper explained that these elephants had been there since they were very small and had tried more than once to free themselves. But at that time they were too small and weak, so the rope was enough to restrain them. Over time, they came to believe it was impossible to break free. They grew strong, but they never tried again because they were convinced they would not break that rope. So I ask you, the ropes of the past have surrounded you, and you have grown accustomed to them without making the slightest effort to free yourself because you have conditioned yourself to carry them. These ropes might be fears, roots of bitterness, lack of forgiveness, resentment, jealousy, conflicts, rebellion, anger, addiction, complacency, psychological abuse, dependency. Do you believe you are incapable of breaking these bonds? In today's text, which is extremely timely and instructive, the prophet Isaiah declares on behalf of God, "Because the Lord has anointed me to bring good news to the afflicted, to proclaim freedom for the captives and release for the prisoners." Jesus came into the world to set the captives free, to bring good news of salvation, to break every generational curse bond that has condemned you to live under these ropes of oppression. God does not want you to live that way any longer. Jesus is the hope for everyone who is thirsty, captive, and without resources. Don't let those bonds imprison you and make you unhappy. Ask the Lord for strength and willpower. With His power, you will see the ropes fall off. I would like to leave you with this promise in Psalm 116, verse 16. "O Lord, truly I am your servant. I am your servant, the son of your maidservant. You have freed me from my chains." Have a blessed day, and remember, God is more than enough to help you. Don't condition yourself to continue living with those ropes of oppression and slavery. Trust in God's sovereignty to break your small ropes.